and welcome to the channel Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking out the channel. To give you an idea, what I'm doing is I am doing the ABCs of horror. So I've been going through the alphabet, choosing a letter each week and reviewing a movie starting with that letter. We are up to the letter Y, so we're getting very close to the end. So if you're a returning viewer, I do want to thank you for sticking with me as we get through these. What's coming up next? Who knows, but stick around, we'll all find out. This week we're looking at You Should Have Left. Now this one came out in 2020. It was directed by David Koepp, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It stars Kevin Bacon, Amanda Seyfried, Avery to Essex. There's a few others as well, but they are the main three actors in this film, and they're the ones we focus on. So, I'm going to put it out there right now. I'm going to be discussing plot specifics, and there will possibly be spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen this, you've been warned. Okay, now the plot involves a former banker, played by Kevin Bacon, his actress wife, played by Amanda Seyfried, and their daughter, played by Avery to Essex, who book a vacation to an isolated but modern home in the Welsh countryside where nothing is quite as it seems. Okay, so I'm going to start out with what I liked about it, and let me put it this way, there was a lot to like about this film. You've got a great cast. I mean, Kevin Bacon, when is he ever anything but not great? The movie itself, there's a very slow build up to it, so there's a lot of character development to start with, and that's probably for about the first hour, and then it really kicks in. But all through it, you've got this eerie, sort of suspenseful and very creepy atmosphere around the house and around the township. And it's crafted very well. And speaking of creepy, the house itself, like, that should be an actual character, because the house does have a lot of character for a modern house. And I mean, you see this with, I guess, your haunted house films. Most of them are old. Older houses tend to be the ones they focus on for haunted house. This is a modern house, and the way they've done it, the way they've designed it, and it's built on an older house, and you hear that in some of the backstory about the house itself. Really cool touch, like, and the house looks amazing as well. Like, I wouldn't mind living in it, it'd be pretty good. And look, there is also a fantastic use of light and shadow, particularly about an hour and 15 minutes into the movie. There's a scene where Kevin Bacon is trying to escape, and the light and shadow, the time effects are so well done. Like, it's quite trippy in its way. So yeah, that's what I really liked about this movie. Now, what I didn't like about it, look, I wouldn't say I didn't like this about it, but it's spooky, but it's not scary. There are no jump scares in this. It's a psychological, supernatural horror film, or thriller even. You might want to put it in that, but it does have those horrific tones in it. You do see some dead bodies and whatnot, but it's not scary in any way, shape or form. There's some good visuals. Like I said, the scene where Kevin Bacon is trying to escape, it's great. The shadow people or shadows in the house look really good, but it's nothing new, and it's really nothing that's going to break the mold, so to speak. Now, overall, You Should Have Left. I did enjoy it, but I don't feel like it's going to be a movie that I'm going to remember. Like, it doesn't feel memorable. Like, there's nothing that stands out. You know, you look at some of the really fun, good horror films or haunted house films, which this could kind of slot into, and they mostly have something that stands out. This one, great cast, like I said, but it just feels a little empty, much like the house at the end of the film. So there you have it. There's my review of You Should Have Left. What I would give it as a score out of 10, like I said, really good film, 7 out of 10. Just not memorable for me. But there you have it. Look, thank you very much for watching. We've got one more in the ABCs of horror coming out next week, so make sure you stick around for that one. I'm really looking forward to the letter Z. I mean, what horror movies aren't out there with letter Z, you know? You know what I'm going to do. You know it's going to be something with zombies. But what will it be? There's so many to choose from. Stick around, we'll find out. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.